Hello! Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I'm here at Summerford Farms in Middle of Scotia, and I'm going to talk to Staelwyrn, and he's going to give me a quest. I've come to expect a great deal from you, lad, and you've never once let me down. Yet, what I'd ask of you now goes beyond aught I've asked before. Would you hear my plea all the same? Just desserts. Staelwyrn has reason to believe that Sevrin is up to no good. Something must be done. It eases my mind to have your ear. You're no doubt familiar with the scoundrel Sevrin by now. Well, the scheming scapegrace is at it again. Since that letter came for him, he's been skulking around about in that manner he does when he's up to no good. Now he's I might have to sneeze. I don't know. Now he's rounded up his rogues and buggered off, with nary a word to anyone. I've grown accustomed to his insolence, but something tells me this is different. It ain't exactly damning, but when last I had words with him, he didn't look defiant so much as hunted. I can't help thinking he's gone looking for trouble and found more than he wanted. So I was hoping you might hunt this sorry hod down and drag it back here before it's too late. Okie dokie. The ungrateful little cur bites me every chance he gets, but I can't quite bring myself to cut him loose. I suppose he reminds me a bit of my younger self. Suffice it to say, I'd rather he didn't come to a sticky end. As for how to find him, I'd ask Grynewyda at the Aetheryte. She was the last one to see him. I dare say she'll be able to tell you where he was headed. Dare you say? Alright. Off to the Aethernet crystal. Ooh, look at that beautiful sunrise. Hello. Nothing that passes through these gates escapes my notice. I saw the Rouser and his rabble set out for Woad Whisper Canyon not long ago, singing about drinking themselves stupider. Cheeky sods said I should join them. I told them I'd rather shrivel up than sip whatever it was they had pickled their brains. If you find the idle swine, be sure to give them a cuff round the ear for me, will ya? Oh, I think I can handle that. Alright, we got a ways to run. Let's bring our buddy back, just for some company, if nothing else. Hey, we got another friend that is the same class as we are. Alright, we are heading over to, yes, Woad Whisper Canyon. It's kind of a neat little area on this map. Not often gone to. Kind of like the last quest we had. Although I believe there are some fishing spots over there. Either way, that's where we're going. Yeah. Oh, it's October. What is it? October like 28th or something here. Halloween's coming soon, but I ain't doing nothing this Halloween since we kind of have a shelter in place going on. So yeah, that'll be a blast. But it gives me a reason not to buy a big bag of candy, which one is kind of surprisingly expensive, and two just means that I would end up eating a bunch of candy, which is not completely bad, but also not completely good. Hey, Aylmer. Of all the dirty, deceitful, downright dastardly deeds that slippery bastard's done. Claiming to take the lads out for a drink only to lead us straight into a bloody trap. It don't get no lower than that. Of course, I've learned to stay a step ahead of old Sevrin, so I was ready. But the others weren't so lucky. You've got to help him. Whatever you say. Alright, let's head into the canyon. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at all those waterfalls. Wow. What a good-looking MMORPG. What just a good-looking game in general. I don't think there's really any MMOs that can compete. Even, like, Black Desert Online, which is like pretty good looking. I think this looks better. Hey, buddy, let me help you out by putting my hand on you. My axe may as well have been a white flag for all the good it did. Hope you fare better, or the sorry bastards in there are done for. Hey, let me touch you too. Actually, I'm just pushing my hands towards you. Sevrin might have got us into this mess, but I ain't about to let him give his life for us. I'd sooner bow to a fishback than be in a conniving bastard's debt. To arms! To arms indeed. A true knave, you betray even yourself, Sevrin. Ugh! We were prepared to overlook the matter of your desertion on the condition that you provided us with suitable replacements. That was the agreement. Yet your latest change in heart leaves your debt to us unpaid. Few are they who betray the serpent reavers twice. You will not do so a third time. Hey guys, I'm here to stop you. Cowering behind your protector will only delay the inevitable, honorless wretch. Your life is all you have left. And worthless though it be, we shall take it. Ooh, secret guy. O mournful voice of creation, send me unto the creature of the abyss, my thrall to command that I might smite mine enemies. Oh boy. It's convenient that there were exactly the right amount of rocks in right shape necessary to make a golem such as this. Either way, it's toast. You're toast. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you good. Me and my carbuncle. You just wait and see. We're gonna cast spells at you. And then we're gonna do it some more. I guess one nice thing about being a spellcaster for the... Hey, not so fast. For recording these videos, because I have a mechanical keyboard, means that I am clicking a lot less than if I were a regular DPS. Like a ranged or physical DPS, I guess. At least so far. Obviously, I'll get more abilities as time goes on, and there will be more clicking. Alright, almost got him. Get out of here. Boom, you're done. Duty complete. That golem. Oh, that golem could be vanquished. I don't remember what the voice was. That man is no ordinary adventurer. Damn straight. Ah, the snake slithered away. I am only glad he did not have the chance to sink his fangs more deeply into you. Oh, my head! Ooh! Those pirates do not belong to any of the known Laminsan factions. Whom do they serve? The Beast Tribes? Surely not. But the timing of their appearance coincides all too neatly with the recent surge in Sahuagin and Kobold activity. Something is afoot. The real question is, what? Think. Could it be that the tribes are planning to summon their primals? 12, help us if it should prove so. Limsa would be hard-pressed to keep a single primal at bay, let alone two. But all is yet speculation. I must needs find evidence. The seas continue to rise, while the lesser moon continues to fall. And ilm by ilm, the world becomes ever more unlike itself. It's as Louisoix foretold. The coming of chaos has rendered the laws of nature mutable, blurring the boundary between the material and ethereal planes. Little now stands between us and the primals. But they are not here yet. Though time be against us, hope shall ever be on our side. Never did the creed of Charlene ring more true. Never did I dream that I would possess the means to see Aether. Yet now that I do begin to take it for granted. How swiftly do the wonders of Charlene seem commonplace. Here, for you. Have you come for the festivities? Today the maelstrom officially makes that great hole in the sea its training ground. Join in the celebration. Wait, a disturbance in the etheric flow. But whence does it emanate? Seasong Grotto, perhaps? Hey, that's a reference to another quest we did. What have we here? Can you walk? 'Tis I. Regrettably, no, he eluded me. Understood. I will inform the Commodore. You collapsed from your exertions. Are you suitably recovered? Sevrin here has appraised me of all that transpired. His account shed some light upon how you came to be attacked by a golem, of all things. A golem is a mindless automaton, inert save when commanded to be otherwise. Common pirates could not hope to control such a thing, so arcane are its workings. But then these tattooed wretches are no common pirates. They are the minions of the Sahuagin. As to their purpose, well, I shall get to the bottom of it. But first, I must escort Sevrin back to his place of employment. I dare say Staelwyrn will be wondering what has become of him. And you too, for that matter. I will bear word to him of your preservation, but I am certain he would like to thank you in person. Pray, pay the man a visit. Ah, he told me of you, but perchance he did not tell you of me. My name is Y'shtola. I am a naturalist of sorts, surveying the aether in hope that it might offer up some clues as to our predicament. I'd say I owed you my life, but that don't cover it. If I were you, my friends would be dead and all. 'Tis a debt I can never repay, but I'll not make things worse by running away. Take me to Summerford Farms, and I'll face the consequences. Take me there! See ya. Just walks away. For reasons I cannot fathom, you seem... Forgive me. Mayhap we shall have a chance to speak again when I have marshaled my thoughts. Until our paths next cross. Farewell. Bye. I'll just be over here. See if we can beat him back. Oh, I think we're gonna beat them. Whoop. Back at the farm. Back at the farm. It's not much of a farm. The farms are actually like out there, but. What's up, Staelwyrn? I brought you a bad guy who's not actually a bad guy, but is kind of a bad guy. Lo, I knew you'd return. Y'shtola delivered Sevrin a bit ago. Tales of your heroic deeds precede you. The rest came shuffling back too, the lot of 'em sporting the haunted expression. The same haunted expression. It's me who's to blame for that and the rest. I was once a serpent reaver. A thrall to the Sahuagin? Seven hells. Reavers may look and sound and act like pirates, but they're not but the fishbacks flunkies. Us pirates ain't much for laws, but there's things we won't do. We've got a code, see? But the Reavers never followed a word of it. A few years back, they started snatching law-abiding Laminsons. I'd only just taken my oath when our captain bent the knee to his new Sahuagin masters. I knew I had to get away. So I crept off one night, got myself a new name, and found myself a new home, Summerford Farms. Trouble is, secrets don't stay secret for long round here, and word soon spread, all the way back to the sea. The penalty for desertion is death, but the Reavers offered me a way out instead, my freedom in exchange for my mates. The letter. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't bloody thinking. Too busy soiling myself. Aye, but you got there in the end, didn't you? When the time came, you made the right decision. The men say little to me, but I hear 'em talk of how you stood up to the Reavers at the last, of how you tried to give your life to save theirs. But that as it may be, no deed, however good, can atone for the crime of betraying your brethren. I know that I do. That's why I'm going to hand myself over to the Yellow Jackets. I'll bring shame to the farm no more. You'll hear no arguments from me. Each man must sail according to his own moral compass. I just hope yours guides you back here someday. There will always be a place for you at Summerford Farms, lad. And I'll always be in your debt, Staelwyrn. Ooh. I owe you a debt too, Hoodie. Not once have you let me down. Thank you for saving the men of my farm. If I could ask one more favor of you, it'd be this. Tell Baderon what's happened, from start to finish. I'm certain he'd put in a good word for Sevrin if he knew the whole story. And he's one of the few people I know who the Yellow Jackets will listen to. Well, I reckon I've asked all I can possibly ask of you. Safe travels, son. Hey, thanks, pal. Good working with you. We're going to teleport back and talk to Baderon at the Drowning Wench. Boy, this is sure a long quest. But that's okay with me. I really like doing the main quest videos because I get to relive the story. And I kind of pick up things a little bit more because when I first played through, I kind of just clicked through a lot of the non-voice acted stuff. So there's a lot of stuff that I really didn't get the first time I played through. And I actually haven't played through all of the expansions, but I've played through all of this one. Alright, Baderon. Bloody hells, life on the farm ain't quite how I pictured it. Ah, but you needn't worry yourself over the young Sevrin. The Yellow Jacket as hands out the punishments is a good mate of mine. If I ask him nice, I reckon he'd be willin' to commute the lad's sentence from hangin' to keel-haulin'. Kindly gent that he is. Ah, I'm only jesting with you. I'll see he's treated fair. Now it sounds like you've done everything old Staelwyrn asked of ye, and more, justifying me generous finder's fee in the process. Much obliged, lad. As for your reward, well, she's a lonely lady, this drowning wench of mine. How do you fancy keeping her company for a spell, with free room and board? Venturing's a tiring business, after all. Them as don't rest their bones every now and again tend to end up with broken ones. And take it from me, fighting ain't nearly so much fun when you're nursing a shattered arm. Got that? Good. There'll always be a free bed for ye, so make use of it. You got it! Not that you'll have much time for lying around, what with all the leaves you'll be doing. Oh, didn't I mention I'm putting your name down for leaves? Our guild draws a manner of clients, offering all manner of odd jobs. Honestly, you'd be amazed at how much folk will pay to avoid doing an honest day's labor. Just give Tamukri a shout whenever you feel like making a few extra gil. She'll always have some task or other for ye to do. Guild leaves are now available. Oh, and it's all above board, case you're wondering. We're careful to stay on the Admiral's right side in here, unlike some pirates I could mention. I tell you, if it turns out they'd ought to do with them kidnappings, there'll be 7 hells to pay. A proper bleedin' reckoning. Mayhap that's what Limsa needs, though. On rough seas, sometimes you have to rock the boat to right it. But we'll have time for such talk when you're well and rested. Till then, enjoy the wench's hospitality. Whew, wordy. Hey, we did it. Just desserts. We don't get any items, but we get some experience and gil. Not a lot of gil. But hey, what are you gonna do? You now have access to recommendations. This feature displays a list of queues, or quests, or duties currently available in your area. The recommendations list can be opened from under the duty in the main menu and will be displayed automatically when you log in. If you find yourself unsure of what to do next, this tool makes it simple to locate activities suitable for your present class or level. It's not really that useful, but we have it nonetheless. Okay, so let's see, what level is the next quest? 10. Okay. Well, that helps me pick what to do next. Anyway, that does it for this episode. Thanks for hanging in till the end, and I'll see you next time.